event, and it's good to have you stay tuned. I have the militaries here, and they've been wonderful, and you've had quite a lot of inspiring testimonies, from both ends. When I came to the husband, you heard him say all manner of good things about the wife. I was on this way, she flogged me with much good things that the man is also doing. I was flabbergasted. I'm sure you also were. So let me go to the father of the house. Sir, Mama has said quite a lot of things. And can you, she said quite a lot of things that you have done. I know you said how wonderful she has been as a person. Now, what engineered all this? Most men don't see themselves, in such position. So she has mentioned quite a lot of things, that you have, put yourself in, and then you have made sure that you became a shoulder, and you brought energy. If it's the youth, they will say you brought vibes. And you brought vibes into the show, right? And this is a show that the world is watching today, and they will be celebrating. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
So tell me, she said quite a lot of things. So how did you do all this? Because I could feel, she's falling in love with you again. Over and over.
You see, I was motivated by what she brought on board when we got married. She brought so much attitude that was lacking in me. Like I said, I was a very careless spender.
Yes, sir.
Like I remember when we were working in Indonesia, for example. We going on holiday. And we got to the airport. I went to the electronic station. They said, camera that just came out, latest one. $5,000. I paid for it. On our way back, I said, I need to get the latest one. Another camera. I want another camera. That was wastage.
Yeah.
She was just watching me. This woman this guy is, if I don't. But from there on, she started in a very systematic way, started guiding how I spend money, how I manage the finances, how I'm not careless in spending, unnecessary spending. It was waste. And I share another interesting thing with you. When I first got married to her, everything boils to the question of trust, right? I was working in the oil industry. I was making a lot of money. But I had a mindset that, hey, this is what I'm going to spend all my money. So I was keeping my funds away, whatever I had, away from her. But I realized I was spending carelessly, just like I was doing, right? But the moment I found out that she had a different mindset on the direction we should go, and I locked up into it, I said, the first thing we did was we said, I have a joint account. Right? And the joint account was this woman, you expect that she would start blowing the money. Because most of my colleagues, they were in the industry, when we were living in the company account, where they provided accommodation for us, they were telling her how they were spending their husband's money. And here was she had access to the money, the same account, whatever. She would not spend it. She would rather buy things for the kids. She would not buy for herself. She would shop, she would go shopping when there's any fund that go out of her account. What's going on? I spend only for it. Did you buy for yourself? No. She will buy for me. She will buy for the kids. She will not buy for herself. She will get permission for me to buy for herself. I said to her, why don't you spend? It took a lot of effort. It took a lot of effort for me to compare her to use part of the money to buy for herself. She will buy for the kids. And that boils up to the relationship she had with the kids. Wonderful. I was mostly offshore, and she was the one virtually the single mother of the house, taking care of the kids. The upbringing of the kids, what the kids are today, I won't take 100% credit for it. I would drive the culture, their mindset, during their upbringing, when they were growing up. She took care of everything. She was lavishing them with love Like she spend my money, not for herself, but for them to make them happy. And most women will spend it and spend for themselves and carelessly and recklessly and selflessly, self-buy for them. But she was spending money. She will spend not careless spending, reasonable, realistic, and that was she will spend reasonably and realistically based on the needs of the kids and make them happy. Wow. But I see that she was so selfless. What taught me more was she was so selfless about it that she would not buy for herself. The same money she had at Teso, she would rather come and ask me, I did that myself. I have to the engineer take the money, let's go buy for it. That was very rare. Value. So what she brought about that level of trust, where most families don't like to share account with their wives. I can tell you today. But for me, I was happy to keep my account open. When she was managing it, the money was more better managed than when I was managing it. I was a reckless spender too. I told you, I was a reckless spender. I was obsessed with electronics.
Are you hearing this?
No. I was obsessed with electronics. I always want the latest technology, latest that came out. I would buy it without telling her. But when she started getting involved, she became an account. She was managing better. And most of the things achievement we have achieved today, a lot of things in what we invested in, she can take the credit for it. Wow. I can say it loud and clear. Let the whole world hear.
Thank you so much. Now, a lot of our colleagues.
Thank you.
Can you tell me, I want you to tell me, what is your fondest memory from your childhood? Can you tell me about that?
A fondest memory from my childhood until now is one, having children, my kids came over, and first daughter, second daughter, and so one of the fondest memories. And also, another one of the fondest memories is getting married to the love of my life. Yeah, getting married to the love of my life.
Okay, if you said that now, what is your proudest moment? I'm looking for trouble, right?
Yeah, not really.
So,
and it's my proudest moment is seeing how far the children has come.
She loves kids.
I cannot take that. I cannot be ungrateful if I did not say God and start me through. Because I wouldn't have been able to do it myself. God has helped me with these children. And I know He is working, still working, and will continue to work. So what the achievement they have achieved so far is the Lord, is God who has made this for them. So it's one of the proudest moments because it's like you invested in a thing, in a project, whatever it is, and at the end of the day, you don't see results. But when you see results, you get excited and you still want to do more. So that's what really helped me.
Now, how were you able to cope? I don't, how many years have you been in? You relocated from Africa down to the Western Europe.
Yeah.
How many years now?
It's quite a long time. I think
over 20.
It's over 20 years.
So it means the children were little there.
Yeah, they were so young. And my first daughter, when we left Nigeria, my first daughter was 3 years. So
3 years old.
yeah, 3 years.
Okay, so I heard you say things and trying to, and that portrays the fact that you are really proud of your kids, 3 of them. One of the things that most people have said that the pain that they have right now is that relocating from Africa, they donated their kids to the system. In other words, they came to give their children a good life. But a lot of parents are pretty proud of what these kids have actually resulted or become. But you are here, proud of how successful, proud of how these kids have, turned out or what they are presently. Now tell us, what's your story on this? How did you get this? Where did you get it right?
Okay. As I said earlier, I won't take credit to myself. I return praises back to God. God has been there for me. And a lot of parents, I don't want to blame anyone, or there's nothing like blame game here. That maybe they miss it one way or the other. Because these children growing up, they are also human like everyone else. But because of some of us, because of the orientation we have back home, we just just do what I tell you to do. A lot of us have failed to get involved in the life of these children. Some of us have not even made them their friends. You just leave them to do their things their own way. Oh, that this is Canada or America, wherever we are. That's all. The way we do it is quite different. A lot of us have missed it in a way that the time we need to spoil, we need to give them, tell them this is the boundary. Some children go away from their boundary. We need to tell them this is the boundary and this is what you ought to do. So we allow them for the system to help to train the children for us, whereby we get busy with our schedule, with our job, with our business, with our schooling and all that. Let these children to be in the hands of the system. And that's why, that's why some parents are not really caring. And a lot of us refuse to flow with the trend. Because the system, the things are changing everything. And how do you use, or what is trending, how do you use it to your own advantage? Sometimes it will tell you, this is how it's been done. You have to tell them, yes, I know this is the trend, but this is what I want for you. Either you take it or leave it. But we allow this, okay, it's a system, we have to. We don't even discipline. Some children are not even well disciplined. They take decisions on their own, whether the parents will like it or not. Because the system say, okay, you are at a certain age of your life, your health, you need to discuss with your parents, you have the authority to talk to your doctor about the decision you want to take. Women will refuse to get into it. Even some of them, once they get to university, will leave the school, the system doesn't work. I remember one time when my second daughter wanted to, she was having difficulty with the course she applied for. But my husband went to school with her and got the permission from the head of the department that I know I can't intrude into her privacy. But I have taken permission from my daughter. Is it okay if I can talk to you? The course she applied for, she's having difficulty with it. Can that be another option, an opportunity for her to change to this certain goal? And then the one said, okay, if your daughter, I think your daughter is here now. She said, okay, we can move ahead. So we get involved. But some parents don't really get involved. We allow them to say, okay, this is the course they want to. At the end of the day, some of them do the course. At the end of the day, they find out that they can't get a job with it. They're struggling to get a job with it. They're struggling to do a lot of things with it. So parents need to get involved right from day one. Whether the system
Get involved right
from day one. That's from day one.
That's part of what you did.
This is the boundary.
Okay.
Let them know the boundary. I don't need to. We don't need to use cane to flog them. No, the system doesn't allow us here. But you can sit down and talk.
How did you get involved? How?
You can even sit down and talk to the one-on-one.
Okay.
One-on-one when there's no distraction. You don't want other. If you want to, I talk to them one-on-one. I don't talk to them in the presence of other us. I talk to them one-on-one. If you have issue, I will call you maybe at the end of the day when everybody will have retired.
But some parents have said they have also talked to their children one-on-one.
One at the same.
And they still turn that they are still.
They still have to.
Yes.
God, I mean, the parent, they don't have a relationship with
What
God.
do you do?
That's-
What the approach we adopted as a family is to be friends with the kids.
You are friends with
Yes.
the
Friend
kids.
with them, yeah.
Like our son, they were like, he likes basketball.
Mm.
I didn't like basketball, I like football.
Mm.
I had to sit there and watch basketball. And we gist, we talk,
Soccer.
we discuss why I pretend to be the other person, and we argue.
Mm-hmm.
Just engage him in a discussion that he likes. Then at the point, in between the games, we get some, let's get maybe Timothy, maybe let's have before the game start again. We start sharing Timothy together, we sit down, we talk. So we start relating. So from that, with the engagement and relationship, when we drive out later on, when we are sitting in the car, then we open up and start talking to them. I start sharing my life.
Mm.
We share our life history with them, how we've been successful,
Okay.
and they learn from it and they want to be part of it.
Mm.
So engaging and being their friend, it goes a long way. If you leave them, if you're not their friend, you don't show. First, you show them love.
Mm. Show them love.
She initiated whatever she started when we were kids. As we were growing up, when I was more engaging, when we were going to I got more involved, and we became friends with them, and they will share their whatever is going on. So it was, if you don't become friends with them, so why do you be friends with them outside? And so why do you be influencing their thoughts, what they want to do? Like I was saying, she mentioned something about one of our daughters. When she was going to university, she had very good grades. She was advised to read mathematics. I said, what? And she started crying every day. I could never read mathematics because she has to get something I read. To read mathematics for what? But at the end of the day, we were able to get involved, went to the university, and went there with her. We engaged her, she agreed to change, and we went to the university, and we got involved in the dean of the faculty of engineering. And we in a very polite and this, where we got permission to talk, to get engaged with the head of the company. But some friends cannot go that and we drove to my pastor.
No, you were involved.
Yeah,
You were involved in their life.
Yes.
And how would we get involved? Because we have to share. She told her why she liked mathematics. She was complained by the guidance counselor why mathematics was so far. And we had a bigger vision that we could do something better with engineering or computer science or whatever. She agreed, and when we went we made the deal. She was able to convince the dean why she wanted to go. Out of love, she was also happy with it, and we discussed. So it's this trust,
Now,
it's a relationship.
trust, that's another key
We
factor.
build that trust.
Now, in all of these, where there are times where they also felt that they needed their space.
Yes.
Yeah, they need their space. Sometimes they want to do what they want to
Do
do.
you have any challenge like that?
Yes, we do.
So they want
Yeah,
to,
we do. Yeah.
sometimes they want to do what they want to do. They want to, because sometimes at a certain age,
So it wasn't all rosy.
No, it wasn't all us.
It was
because
good.
the peer influence.
Mm.
That's why I say, when we show them love and we become their friends, we are better friends with them than their peers. So when we advise them, they listen. Like there was a time where me and my wife we decided our daughter wanted a phone, right? She was a teenager in the university. She wanted a phone, and we decided that let's get her the best phone so that nobody else can buy her that type of phone
Right.
in the university. A young man will buy her a phone and use that to influence her. We were getting her what she wanted in the university, so nobody else. And she started getting back. She was telling men all the love who could influence
My
and
father
distort her mind.
Yeah.
In the hey, you. She was telling my parents, they will give me what I want. They will give me what I want. Don't worry, I don't need your stuff. Start laughing. There was a time somebody bought a gift for her, one of our daughter, right? Do you remember? He bought a gift, she returned it. See, my parents.
I wish we had more time to to delve into all this, and because we are in the event show, so we won't be able to talk much on this. So, on the closing note, man, I want you to just tell us, what are the most important lessons you've learned in life? Now you're 60, and then use it to just. So I want someone to get something from, these experiences you've had in just 1 minute. So, what are those most important lessons you've learned that you would want? Are there things that you had done that you wish you didn't do them? Can you just in 1 minute just
Okay,
give us?
and one thing I've learned in life is that one, to trust God and to put your trust. Love God and put your trust in Him. And also be yourself. Try to be yourself. Because when
Be
you
yourself.
be yourself, yeah,
Okay.
that's the best way to live.
Mm.
And don't dwell on the failure of the past.
Mm.
Because when you dwell on the failure of the past, it will take you to the it will take you to the back, you will not be able to move forward. But don't dwell on it. Those what learn from the failure of the past.
So in other words, there
So
are
that you
some
can
mistakes you would have
Yeah,
possibly
made,
have
yeah.
made
I mean,
that you learned from them.
yes.
Okay, and it has made you a better person.
Person.
Okay, thank you very much. I appreciate that, man. So, sir, you're closing thought on all of this.
Yeah. The closing for me is that these kids are, when they are growing up, they come to a point where they are becoming adults. The lesson I've learned is that they have a lot of wisdom in their thought process too. So sometimes we are engaging them in decision making, so in decision making. After when we start building trust and they become part of us and we have house fellowship, we pray together and all that stuff. They come to a point where the advice on certain issues matters help the family. They don't underestimate the potency of some of the advice they can give out. But some parents will say, we already decide what we want. But sometimes listen to their thought process, what they think, whatever, and some of their advice can be very, very far reaching.
Thank you so much, sir. I appreciate you. What would you tell this beautiful woman that is here?
I love you too.
Firstly,
Thank you.
So, on that note, we want to bring the event show to a close, and thank you for being part of this edition today. And it's really nice hanging out with this wonderful couple that, as they grow in age, you can see the wine getting renewed and more beautiful. I think I want to believe that they have inspired you today. I want to believe they have challenged you today. You know, they're married for 34 years, and that is a feat. You know, and you are encouraged as well from what you have heard from this wonderful, lovely couple. Thank you so much for coming, sir. And ma'am, I'm going to say congratulations again.
Thank you so much.
Happy 60th birthday
Thank
to
you
you.
so much. Thank you for
All right,
having us here.
we celebrate you.
Thank you.
All right, viewers, that's it for today. Thank you so much.